Hey, welcome back to Sermon Notes. I'm Amy Jo Girardier, and I am here normally with Garrett Gregory, who is on sabbatical. And so we've been having a lot of great co-hosts, and this week we have, Travis Cottrell.
Yes, you continue to plummet to the depths
great.
of the
Couldn't
options.
even say it with a straight face.
Right. That was like 10 seconds in.
I know. Well, welcome back. You made it back.
Yeah, I did get another round.
That's great. We're going to give you another shot.
I don't know if it's because I did well or you wanted to give me one more chance.
Yeah. So, and we have Mike Glenn, our campus pastor here at the Brentwood campus. So glad you're here. So we are going to take a chance to kind of get to know you at the beginning of this time. I know you've
I've
been here for a while.
30 years,
Yeah.
so you don't know me.
Well, there's always some
you were like
secret.
12 when you started working
Probably,
here?
yeah, around that time. It feels like it.
Yeah.
So, but it's been 30 years, isn't it?
I'm in my 32nd year.
32nd. See, I didn't remember. Time
We
just,
didn't. We
it's
just
flying.
let 31 go right by, didn't we?
Yeah.
Didn't say it. My feelings are crushed.
You're dashed.
He's gentle and soft like
Yeah.
that. He gets
Yeah,
his
I get
feelings in.
really
Emotional.
sensitive.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure that's who you are. Well, we're going to, I don't know that we've done this or that fall experience with you of finding out your thoughts and emotions on fall. It's fall. Are you
Y'all.
excited about
Yes.
that?
It's
It's
fall,
fall, y'all.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
So Travis is going to tee up a little conversation about fall
Okay.
and some other questions maybe, right?
Yes. Okay. Here's a fall edition version of this and that, this or that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You
Here's your
didn't make
first
it?
one.
Is that what you
I
were
was
gonna
gonna
say?
say I did it.
You're
I
going to
didn't
throw
make
me under the bus.
But I'm not throwing anybody on this couch under the bus necessarily. Okay. Pumpkin pie or apple pie?
Pumpkin pie.
That was easy for you. Mm-hmm. Are you anti-apple pie, or is it just that you love pumpkin pie?
I really love pumpkin pie.
Yeah, me too.
I like all the pies that go with Thanksgiving.
Do you like the little dollop of the whipped cream on the top?
No, I like lots of whipped cream.
Okay, lots of no little dollop for you. Okay, so this or that, corn maze or campfire?
Campfire.
Yeah, that's easy, right? I don't think you'd choose a corn maze
well-
unless you had a 6-year-old, right?
No. Yeah, I don't
Unless
think I
you
would
had a
even
6-year-old
choose
you
that
didn't
with
want
the
to see for a
6-year-old.
while.
Right. You send them into the corn maze.
We
I'm
went
waiting
to
on the other side.
we went to a wedding once, which it was next to a corn maze, and we were hearing as the wedding was going on, they were loudspeaker going,
Yeah.
"Your child is over here." So like they were just getting lost in the corn maze.
With the owner of a 5-year-old girl with pigtails and
Yeah.
overalls. Okay. This or that, denim shirt or flannel shirt?
Probably flannel.
Yeah.
What you can't wear a denim shirt with blue jeans.
Right. Denim on denim.
Yeah,
Right.
that doesn't work.
Okay.
I'm not
Noted.
Noted. We can, yeah. That's good. Okay. Pumpkin spice latte or hot chocolate?
Nothing pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
Nothing pumpkin spice. Yeah, I had to go hot chocolate on that one.
Yeah. Not even a pumpkin spice
Not-
candle?
No.
Something
No.
that smells? Okay.
No.
Okay, but would you have hot chocolate with your pumpkin pie? Would you do that?
No, it's
No,
too sweet.
Too sweet.
Oh.
You'd have to have coffee.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
All right. I would do it.
That'd be sweet on sweet. You can't
No,
do that.
you got to have something to counter that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
Noted. You're learning.
You're
I'm learning
learning a
so
lot.
much.
You're learning
Thanks,
things.
guys.
Okay, this is a good one. A hike or a picnic?
Hike.
Yeah.
Anything where you're sitting still for any length of time
Right.
just doesn't work for me.
Right.
So,
And eating on the ground, like
So-
why do that? Okay, pumpkin patch or apple orchard?
orchard.
I grew up with apple trees in my yard. Did you?
No, but they were nearby.
They were nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one is not on here, but I'm going to ask you this: this or that, the Alabama win this weekend or the Atlanta Braves series?
Oh, Bama win.
Oh, okay. Even with the weight of the series, okay, yeah, all the way.
Yeah, but I've been an Atlanta Braves fan, so this series thing, they made the playoffs. They're not in the series yet. Okay, they won the division. We'll see.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're a Braves fan, we'll see. We'll see.
That's
know,
awesome.
they love to kind of get you built up just to smash you.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
that's great.
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Hey, that was good. We got some good stuff in
yeah,
there.
thanks for sharing. There's some new
Mike?
things, a little bit. So, well, we are in a new series right now, Preaching in Heartbreak City, right? And you started that out yesterday. So there were a couple of things as you were sharing, because it did coincide with our vision series. So, and so you were talking a little bit about Nehemiah and how his heart was breaking. So as we were kind of thinking through that, the question is, what is breaking your heart right now for Middle Tennessee?
Oh gosh, the number of people who have no relationship at all with Christ or a local congregation,
Okay.
and we're talking. The working number is 60% of the people are lost or unchurched. That's the rule of thumb number. The problem is when you push that number, what you find out is it's about 80%
Yeah.
don't have what you and I would assume to be a relationship with Christ that impacts the choices they make or the way they live,
Yeah.
or any kind of relationship with a local church.
That's great. And you were even talking a little bit about your sabbatical. Because that was over the summer.
Yeah, it was June.
Okay.
Basically the month of June.
Yeah. And so some of that yesterday we were hearing from sabbatical. I don't think you haven't had a chance really to share a lot about sabbatical yet. But did you see your heart breaking, like that connection even during sabbatical when you have some time?
And the thing about Middle Tennessee, and maybe it's the same way all over, I don't know, is the different types of churches and ministries that you're going to have to reach the people who are in these various communities.
Yeah.
You know, as I talk to other leaders, I say, listen, you go through some towns and there's a Dollar General. You go through other towns, there's a Walmart. You go through other towns, there's a Super Walmart.
Yeah.
Now, each of those shopping experiences are defined by who's there. And
Yeah.
the business community knows
They
who's
know,
there.
right.
So they design the shopping experience for who's there.
Yeah.
In the same way, we're going to have to be savvy enough with our church planning and church repurposing to design churches that match the people who's there.
Who are there.
That gives them a chance, one, to hear the gospel in their own language, and then to express their worship in their own language.
Yeah. That's good.
It's good. You know, I'm excited about this series for a lot of reasons. I think the way that this all comes together, like post-COVID,
Right.
then post-sabbatical, I think the marriage of vision and your heart for people, and because of your heart for people, our church's heart for people, I think it's just like the perfect combination. And I also love that we're in the Old Testament, you know, and that's so good. But so I think yesterday we got such insight to you and what motivates you and your love for people, reflecting Christ's love for people. So I'm excited about it. But what I wanted to ask was, what is, like, if you could give me one bullet point or two bullet points of what it is you want people to walk away from this series, what would it be?
One, I want them to start paying attention to what they're seeing. A lot of times you walk through, and what we're going to talk about this Sunday is, a lot of times we'll see something and we'll say, wow, that's bad. And then the next thing is, I can't do anything about that. You know, when you go on your mission trip, you know, we love Jamie in Chicago.
Yeah.
But when you go up to Chicago, if you're not used to going up there, your first thing is you're overwhelmed with the need.
Right.
And you stand there next to Jamie and you wonder, what in the world can we do to help you? What can we bring up here to this? So when you are walking, when you're reading the paper or watching the news or talking to somebody and somebody says, hey, we need to do something about, I want people to understand that they're hearing about that as a call from God to take the next step to engage.
Right.
They don't have what you need. You know, we're all like the disciples at the feeding of the 5,000. You know, all the money we have wouldn't feed all these people.
Right.
Okay, that's where we begin. Yes, we know they're hungry people. we don't have what we need. That's where we start. But let God show you what he wants to do in and through you to meet this need in a way that everybody understands this is a God thing and glorifies him.
That's right. And do you think you see those needs and how we can respond differently post-sabbatical and post-COVID than you would have maybe in 2019?
Yes. Yeah. And one is the immediacy of the need, how close those needs are, and how gifted our people are, how smart our people are, the opportunities that our people have to make decisions that will make real kingdom impact right here, right now. We always assume that missions is somewhere, across the seas or something. How do we get our people to understand that missions are sometimes across the street?
Right.
Yeah, that's good. Well, and you were even talking yesterday about our platform, our influence that we need to use whatever platform we
Right.
have for God. So for those people, for us, as we're listening to that, what are some, one or two next steps for somebody if they're identifying their platform, they're saying, okay, I'm feeling this call. What does that look like for them?
The challenge for the future church is going to be helping our people understand that every one of them has a gift. The Spirit, the clear teaching of Scripture is the Spirit gives everyone a gift for the common good of the body.
Yeah.
Everybody has a gift. Because of that, and we were talking about a person that we know earlier today.
Right.
She's looking for her ministry, wants to have her ministry confirmed. Everybody around her knows what her ministry is.
Yeah.
And when we talk to her about it, she says, that just happens. That doesn't.
It's natural.
It's natural.
Right.
But anybody who can see it say, hey, that's a gift. That's what you need to pay attention to. So one, understanding you have a gift, training and disciplining that gift so that it can be used to its maximum impact. But understand, and social media has brought this language of platform and all to our conversation. But understanding that you are placed in certain conversations, you are placed in certain intersections of decision makers, you are placed in places of business or education or certain neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Where you have influence and that people watch to see how you handle something, what your opinion is on something. And for us to take advantage of those moments to begin to leverage that for kingdom impact.
It's good.
That's really good. You and I talk every week about the exciting Sunday we had a couple of days before we meet. These are exciting days. You can see God working not even just in our campus, but in all our campuses. Tell all of us a couple of things that you're excited about that are happening in Brentwood right now.
In Brentwood campus particular?
Either, yeah.
Or just
campus
just
and
all
then
of
broadly.
them?
Yeah.
It's fun to watch our campus pastors grow in their ministry and their gift sets and how, when they preach here, people come back to me and go, man, wow, they're getting better. And it's like, well, yeah, they are. And it'll be a long time before they preach here again.
Yeah.
After they get those kind of compliments. I told y'all what happened when I was on sabbatical.
Yeah.
The last text I got from a friend of mine was no hurry.
Oh.
so it's like, okay, I probably need to get
Noted.
back. Yeah. So that's fun to watch each church begin to talk. Station Hill is starting the church in Columbia. Okay, well, they're talking as if they're starting that church. Nobody else.
Right.
God's laid this on our heart, and this is what we're doing. Yeah. And you're thinking, as a parent, that's exactly how you want your child to talk.
Right.
This is something I do. This is something that I know is valuable. This is something that I have the gifts and the passion for. Yeah. That's exactly the way you want your children to talk. And to see Station Hill say, this is what we're going to do.
It's what you raised them to do.
Yeah, it's what we raised them to do.
Right.
And that's what we put them out there to do.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of things that excite me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
Okay, so we have talked with all the other campus pastors as well and ask
Anything I
them
need
some
to straighten out
questions.
from what they said?
Yes, we'll talk off the air because this is live right now. So, but is there anything in your sermon prep that you didn't have time to share? We've always been asking about, on the cutting room floor, you have to cut something.
Oh,
so what was that yesterday? Were there some things that you thought?
If I had more time, I would have really laid on. That is an interesting way that Nehemiah tells that story.
Okay.
His brother comes back with a report. He has this long prayer of, "You're right to punish us, but remember us and restore us. Help me get an audience with the king." Mm-hmm. Then the last thing he says is, "I was the cupbearer to the king."
Yeah.
It doesn't go with anything afterwards other than it establishes his relationship with the king. But it's just in that one sentence, I was the cupbearer. With everything going on, here is where God placed me. Mm-hmm. Okay? He's not a priest. He's not of the royal bloodline. He's not any of those things that you think, here's our new hero.
Right.
Okay? He is the cupbearer. Mm-hmm. And from there, he is offered the opportunity to restore Jerusalem. Mm-hmm. So that's what I would have really hammered if I'd had another 20 minutes. Let's talk about where God has placed you. Mm-hmm. Not that you need this credential or that degree or whatever. Nehemiah had none of that. The only thing he had was access to the king.
Yeah.
And from there, he leveraged it to the restoration of Jerusalem.
It's good.
And that's what we have, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Access to the king.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Awesome.
Well, as we are wrapping up our time, I do want to ask this question. I've asked it a couple of times to different campus pastors, but just, when you and Jeannie are together and you're having just downtime or something fun, what is it that the Glens like to do for fun?
Restaurants.
Oh, okay.
We're foodies.
You're foodies.
Yeah, we love to go out to a lot of different restaurants and
That's awesome. Love it.
shop foodies. Yeah, that's what we do.
When you're not with grandkids.
Yeah, when we're not with grandkids.
Right.
And
'Cause
when
that's
we're
a whole different
grandkids,
set of
yeah,
restaurants.
Yeah, it's a whole new set of restaurants. Yeah.
Do you do like adventure fooding where you go outside of, like, do you like to go to different, like Nashville or?
Oh yeah,
So
we're all over.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us
thank you.
today. And Travis, thanks for coming
Have
back.
you ever learned the verse for the Bible emphasis we were in master class we were doing? Did you?
Yes, I did, but I'm not really willing to try it here. I think
All
I did.
Scripture is inspired by God,
and it's profitable for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness, so that the man of God may be equipped for every good work.
Not bad.
Yes.
Not bad.
See,
Not bad.
It was a team
Did that
effort.
work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, no, my problem is I know in about 5 different versions.
I know.
That
So
is-
instead of inspired, I'll have God breathed.
Yes.
And it's,
That's
so,
right.
You'll say,
That
hey, will
verse
you
in
say
particular
it? Yeah, will
Yeah.
you say it? And I'll say it, and it's like, that's
That's
not
not the
right.
one I
Right.
learned.
No, it's right. I know.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. If
just
it's
not
messed
your
up a
right.
little, I'll be like, it's the message paraphrase. It's message paraphrase. So, well, we
good.
are so glad that you were
Oh,
here.
my privilege.
And
Thank y'all.
thank you guys for joining us again for Sermon Notes. And you can subscribe. We are on Spotify, on Apple, and on YouTube. And we're so glad that you're here. We'll see you again soon.